Last June, a patient in a London hospital died. Not because of a medical error, but because of a war you didn't know we were fighting. A Russian ransomware group attacked Synovis, freezing blood tests across London. Over 10,000 appointments were cancelled. One person is now confirmed dead. But the tragedy goes deeper. 1 year on, the NHS has confirmed the true cost: 170 cases of documented patient harm, from delayed cancer treatments to postponed transplants. This wasn't just a technical glitch. It was a failure of our national defence. As this timeline from Microsoft shows, there is a clear correlation between these cyber strikes and military movements. To understand the London hospital attack, we have to look at the digital laboratory of Ukraine. The group behind the attack calls themselves Chillin. On the surface, they look like typical greedy hackers, demanding $50 million in ransom. But Western intelligence sees a darker pattern. Chillin doesn't just work for money, they operate with the blessing of the Kremlin. They are part of a Russian nesting doll of cyber warfare, where private criminal gangs do the dirty work that the Russian GRU wants done, all while giving the government plausible deniability. This isn't just theory. For 10 years, Russia has used Ukraine as a digital laboratory, testing how to shut down power grids and hospitals. Now, they've turned that machinery toward us. Intelligence reports confirm a 4-fold increase in Russian sabotage operations across Europe in the last year alone. The hack was only the distraction. The real invasion happens in the mind. To fight back, they built the DISP, the Disinformation Situation Center. This is how it works at a human level. It's a simple 4-step cycle: detect, submit, verify, and share. But the engine of this entire system isn't a supercomputer. It's trained citizens. By training regular people in OSINT, open source intelligence, Ukraine didn't just fact-check, they dismantled the machinery of the lie itself before it could ever go viral. This is my education pillar in action. It's the blueprint for resilience that we lacked. And the UK was left wide open for what happened next. To understand the threat, we have to look at the machinery from both ends. This is Nathan Gill, an MP. In 2025, he was sentenced to over 10 years for taking Russian bribes to manipulate British democracy. The same machinery hit the streets via Channel 3 Now, a Russian-linked site that pumped out the fake identity of the Southport attacker. It's a classic laundering operation. Russian narratives, pushed through foreign servers to ignite British citizens. The machinery of disinformation thrives on our silence. But it ends here. Truth Matters UK is more than a name. It is a movement to reclaim our reality. We are building a campaign to demand structural reform. We need political accountability for those who take bribes, media transparency for foreign-backed lies, and education to turn every citizen into a censor for the truth. Nathan Gill is behind bars, but the machinery is still humming. Join the movement to demand the DISP model for the UK. Support Truth Matters UK, because the truth is a right we have to fight for.